Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you another video. All right, so I don't think this is abnormal at all, to be honest with you, but it does look a certain way. Um, the Kyrie Irving trade is not finalized. It seems like the Brooklyn Nets and the uh, Dallas Mavericks are looking to find a third team to help finalize this deal for whatever reason. Something's caught a snag in the return. Either they jumped ahead and said this thing was complete before they did, because they've already confirmed that the trade was done, or just like I said, it's not necessarily abnormal. I've actually seen trades take place, um, and then players get added to the trade several days after it was allegedly finalized. You'd be like, oh, it's still more coming in, like this guy, and we decided to add this piece to it, and we third. So that's not abnormal. But in this particular situation, I wonder if it is abnormal, only because of the presence of people like myself who've been getting on TV saying that we're not very pleased with the return that Brooklyn got, based on the fact that it's been reported that they wanted to do a deal with someone other than the Lakers. And we know that the Lakers package was slightly more valuable than the Dallas Mavericks package, and that is not dealing in good faith. Now, I can't be a hypocrite and say, oh, there's certain teams that I wouldn't want to trade with. Would be like, there's certain rivals that I wouldn't want to send players to. I would not necessarily want to send LeBron to the Celtics. I wouldn't necessarily want to send AD to the Clippers, right? But at the same time, if I have a responsibility to my organization, that's not the position I need to take as the owner. As a fan, I might be saying that stupid stuff, but if I'm the owner and I'm a GM, I need to be thinking about the best return possible, not no weird, you know, bull crap about what player's going to play in what organization. A player can sign with any organization, so even if you forego an opportunity to do that for your own personal reasons, he's probably still end up on the team. So this is one of those situations. I just feel like the Brooklyn Nets not certain, maybe, are trying to find themselves in a position where they're getting a better return because of that backlash, so that can make a little more sense. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they didn't get back all the return that they could have gotten based on the truth about their situation. So if they don't make that deal more comparable to what the Lakers were initially offering, then this stands. Everything that we've been saying stands. But if they add to it and make it more respectable, then they can kill that narrative. So that's really what it's about. They're looking at how that backlash went with Joe Tsai, and he's sitting up here celebrating the fact that he didn't get the best return for the package that he's responsible for getting for his team. And I just wonder if that has something to do with what we're seeing now about this trade and a third team possibly being added. I didn't do any homework in regards to what type of things could change, because it's just open-ended. You never know what could be added to a deal to make it rich. What other team would come in with what? But I can tell you not the Indiana Pacers, but yeah, the Pacers too, but the Utah Jazz and the San Antonio Spurs names have been coming up, and of course still the Lakers. And as I told you guys, I still think the Lakers should get involved in every trade. Even if we're not the team landing the pieces we want, we need to make sure we're the third team so that we can get some crap off of our roster and get back some stuff that we ultimately need. Even if it's a small piece, we got second rounders that we can throw into the third three-team deal and make it happen. Now, if they're trying to phase us out of the Kyrie deal, trying to keep us from getting Kyrie, does that mean they're trying to keep us from doing business with him altogether? Because Kyrie doesn't have to be involved in the deal that I'm talking about. We just need to be involved in it ourselves. So that's when it really comes down to, are they mad at us? Are they mad at Kyrie? Are they mad at Bron? We're going to find out if they don't allow us in any other deal involving them. So that's kind of how I look at it. If Rob's even talking to Brooklyn anymore, he probably isn't. But if they're still involved in trying to complete this Kyrie deal and they're still hell-bent on sending him to Dallas, that would not keep me from involving myself in this trade as the third team. Wouldn't stop me. Why? Because I'm driven by what I should be. Unlike the Brooklyn Nets, I'm trying to win. I'm not driven by my emotions in this situation. Not at all. I need pieces. If y'all gonna do a trade, I'm a third team. I got some second pieces, second round picks. I got some stuff that we can get in here and do some things ourselves. Maybe grab a Vanderbilt, grab a piece of Malik Beasley, something. You know what I mean? But I do believe the Lakers should get involved and try to make something happen. And I don't really care the trade partner. Honestly, we're not gonna do the Joe Tsai. If the Celtics got something good, we get that. If the Clippers got something good, we get that. Because that's the one thing this has taught me. Don't be like that. Simply don't. A player can sign with any team. So if you got a good deal in place, learn this lesson and choose winning over your own personal nonsense and vendettas and whatever it may be. So that you don't have people like me coming down on you, calling you a loser for not doing so. And that's exactly what I think of Joe Tsai. So, yeah, man, that's what I got. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on that. That deal isn't finalized. The third team is going to be involved from what I understand. We don't know nothing about that yet. Could that mean Could that mean that the deal could fall through? I don't think that's an indicator that the deal could fall through. I don't think that. But I'm poised to see what happens in regards to just my own idea about karma and how I don't think this was done in good faith. And trying to see if it will actually work out the way that they think it'll work out, knowing that they were intending to be cruel to this man, and knowing that a good portion of the country is confused about whether or not they should support it. So that is bad energy all the way around, and I'm pretty sure it gets met with something, and it probably isn't winning. So, yeah, if this does fall through and he ends up a Laker after all, it wouldn't shock me at all. Because of the type of backlash that Josiah is getting, it might be wise for him to just go ahead and send him to the Lakers anyway. But a stubborn man ain't going to do anything wise. He's going to do something stupid. That's what we've been seeing. That's what we're going to be seeing going forward, I'm sure. Patterns tell us the truth. So it is what it is, man. More power to Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. The more that I settle into the idea, the more I'm looking forward to seeing those two players put it together somehow. I know they're not going to be the greatest team because they don't have enough, but that could be fun to watch. Simply put, they're going to definitely kick butt and take names and carve people up possession to possession to possession, and have a lot of good shooting surrounding them. So even though they can't defend, they're going to average about 127 points a game. They're going to lead the league in scoring as far as I can tell. There's no way they don't. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. I just think it's going to be fun. They're going to get a lot of calls, if I've been telling you guys. I think Kyrie's going to get more calls than he's ever gotten. And this is going to work out. If he gets traded to the Dallas Mavericks, it's not going to be a bad 6 months, in my humble opinion, because it's meant to be. They're trying to set it up so that it'll be that. And quite honestly, I just don't think they're going to be successful in what they're trying to do to Kyrie. I don't think it's going to be successful. He hasn't been successful thus far. All he's been doing is playing great. So, whatever pressure they were trying to apply with the buck breaking, all it did was make him a more efficient player. And so, yeah, they end up hurting themselves all the way around and celebrating just the same. It's like Clipper fans when they celebrate how they beat the Lakers. Like, we got you guys every year for the last 4 years. Yeah, but we've won a championship since you started doing that, and you have never won one in your lives. What are you aiming for? What are your scales you're measuring for? Are you going for the numbers or are you going for the wins? Because we're playing for championships if we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. And so are you. So that's what it comes down to, man. We ain't celebrating no ineptitude. We're not celebrating personal vendettas. We're not celebrating buck-breaking human beings that don't agree with us. We're not supporting any of that. What we support on this channel is winning championships and players getting the best opportunity to display their talent. You know what I mean? And owners not getting fleeced. Even though I don't talk about the fact that I talk about that, I talk about that a lot. For owners not getting fleeced, owners making sure that they're not overpaying for garbage, being told by people who are supposed to be evaluating talent the wrong stuff. Yeah, I'm in their back. I'm helping them too in that regard because I want to see the overall product be better. And I know if they are in a good space and recognize what leads to what, then the team can ultimately be better when they're successful themselves. So this is why a guy like Josiah is showing everybody how to do it wrong. Yeah, this is what it is. He's just showing you how to do it wrong, as he often does. So that's what I have to say, man. Just want to come up here and continue to hold their feet to the fire and let you guys know that the trade isn't done. They're probably trying to moonwalk because they know that didn't necessarily look as good PR-wise as they thought it did. Not all of us are as stupid as they think we are. So that's what I got. My name is BDO44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.